Everyone, sushi, back to Danganronpa. So, you already know what time it is. It's, Thoughts. Actually, I don't have that many thoughts. Because, well, first of all, Nagito's plan is so indicative of his personality, you know, very unpredictable, and you can't even empathize with the motive. Especially if he's trying to fake his own death by hurting himself. I mean, the fudge. So, I didn't fail the trial. I was quite happy about that. And I just don't know what's going on right now. With Chaki's death, well, her supposed death, I don't know if she's dead, but if she is, assuming that she is, I'm gonna probably go through this assuming that she is dead. It's quite heroic, I must say. And I honestly don't have a problem with her being the traitor because it seemed like she had very good intentions from the beginning, which was the same with Usami, it seems like. So now, it's just a matter of what the fudge is going to happen now. I can't even guess what that would be. So, we're just going to keep rolling. That's all we're going to do. Now, I don't know if this is like a dream or something. Well, this is all rebuilt, so... I should hurry over to the restaurant. Everyone should already be waiting. Okay, so... I'm thinking this is some sort of dream.
Yo!
Hey, you're late. Is it true? Nagito really left another message? Kneel before Miss Sonia and thank her. She was the one who found it. I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamster and found it when I stopped by the factory.
Listen well.
Oh wow, this is chilling, God. A coincidence, you say? Wrong. That is the will of causality guiding you. Wouldn't that be causality? Or is it casuality?
Huh?
Why would Miss Sonia be going for a walk with Gundam? I never allowed that.
Damn right.
So anyway, let's hurry up and play it. Yeah, you're right.
I wonder who's watching this message.
Is it the traitor from the Future Foundation? If so, congratulations. Looks like it ended the way I hoped it would. Ended the way he hoped it would.
Damn it.
Nagito was trying to kill everyone except the traitor. Darn it. It was just as Monokuma said.
Hey!
So he really set up the traitor as the killer? And even tried to make them survive the trial? But why would he do that? Dude, this is so chilling. Enough with your useless talk. It appears there's still more. This is whacked, dude. But everyone but the traitor's watching this video.
How unfortunate.
Then unfortunately, I guess I lost. That outcome is the complete opposite of the hope I believe in. Well, not that it matters for me anymore. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter for a dropout like me.
Now then.
Let's put this meaningless introduction aside and get down to business. Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm going to speak so that both sides will understand. First of all, you may be wondering why I did what I did. Well, I just took action after talking about it for so long. A special prize in the final dead room allowed me to learn a certain truth. It would be troublesome if everyone found out, so I already disposed of that page. But anyway, I was totally surprised. I mean... Oh my god, it looked like there were like silhouettes just now. Oh, this is so wacky. The Future Foundation's traitor must have known that truth all along. And so, I was able to learn the truth about this world and resolved to take action immediately. I shouldn't have made fun of Hajime. Deep down, I always wanted to become a protagonist myself. Oh my god. But now that I know the truth, as I look back on Monokuma's actions, I'm starting to see what he's planning. By giving us information about the island's mystery and the Future Foundation, he's raising all your hopes. But only so he can lead you into unimaginable despair. Plus, Monokuma's trying to show that despair to someone. Perhaps that someone is... What is that seriously pissing me off? What? Jeez, what a hopeless truth. Who's Monokuma's true identity? How could they come up with a plan like that?
Now then.
But that's enough reflecting on the past. Let's talk about the future now. If you want to escape Monokuma's plan, there's a specific place you need to go to. Okay, this is where it F's up now. The key to enter that place is that message you found at Nezumi Castle.
Well,
Normally, you need to follow a bunch of steps to enter that place. But since that message gets rid of those steps, you can think of it as an Easter egg or something. It was probably left by someone other than Monokuma or Monomi. But that has nothing to do with me. What the fudge? Oh my god. I had to hide this until my plan came out to an end. Or came to an end. But I guess now's a nice time to announce it, right? So then, I'll announce the password. 11037? Does that mean something? Wait a minute! Oh my god! That's freaking... Oh my... 11037! Wasn't that the number that was used at the first game with the first death? Oh, snap! That is the password that was written in Nezumi Castle. You have to use that to enter that specific place. That's the only way you can escape Monokuma. I feel like I've been talking forever, but that's all for me. With this, my duty is finished. I believe my actions will become the foundation of this world's hope. And, if that really happens, praise me. Tell others what I've accomplished. Erect a bronze statue of me. Respect me. You know Sakura. Please call me... Oh god. This was Nagito's final message? That 11037 number that Nagito said was the password. There's no mistaking it. That's the password to enter that ancient ruin. You better hurry, I think. Let's go before the countdown reaches 0. You're right. Let's go. What the fudge? Now then, let us make haste to the ancient ruin. As long as we work together, we will not lose to Monokuma or anyone else.
damn right.
Looks like the others have left already. We should go too. What, are you scared now? Of course not. Let's crush Monokuma's plan. You're right. There's nothing to worry about since everyone's here. Oh, I forgot to check my pets' Dookies. One Dookie. Okay, that's it. That's good. Looks like it's finally my turn. I'll punch Monokuma so hard it'll go flying around the world. As long as Coach Nekomaru and me are here, we won't lose. Just leave it to us.
There's something wrong.
That beats our Nagito. He was screwed up till the very end. What was that praise me crap?
Of course not.
After all the crap he put us through, there's no way we'd ever do that. I want to see if, looking at this, because Mahir's alive. Whoa. We're not alone. We're always together, you know? Whoa. To go to the trouble of preparing something like this. Nagito was unpredictable until the very end. This is so whack. I don't even know. Let's just go. Whoa. Now's not the time to relax. We need to hurry to the ancient ruin on the second island. Oh, is that music from the game? Okay, it's 16-bit. I kept calling it like 2-bit and 8-bit. I'm looking in the upper left corner, because that's where they show the tracks. What is this bar? Oh, it's not telling me what it is. What the fudge? Yo, I gotta look around. Oh, this is crazy. What is this? What the crap is that? I want to see it. Now's not the time to investigate that thing. I need to hurry to the... I saw the ancient ruin, but I just wanted to see. Alright. Pharmacy. So, oh, okay, I'm on the second island. That's the library. Okay. I forgot about that. Somehow, it is quite nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Is it really safe to go inside? What's gonna be in there?
You are a boy.
It's so unreliable to be freaked out like that. You're a man, aren't you? There's also the countdown. There's no time to stand around.
I'm gonna do
Darn right. It's our last chance to get inside. I'm starting to feel nauseous from the thrills, the chills, the kills.
Thanks.
Ah, if you're gonna let it out, why not do it in the Tupperware I keep with me?
Dumbass.
Hey, now's the time to F around.
Young master.
It's going to be alright. You don't have to worry. I will protect my young master. Now then, let's go forward together. The heck?
Shut up.
Don't treat me like a kid.
This is your leader's
Believe that hope lies beyond this point. That is your leader's order. Oink, 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 oink. Why have you yet to hear from Hyoko?
What?
What was that? I told her that you only understand piggy talk. I said you're so cool in piggy talk.
In the name of my
I'm going to kill you.
Hajime.
The password, please. Yeah, I know. 11037, right?
It's gonna be fine.
There's no need for you to worry. The only thing beyond this point is a shining future. Now then, let's open the door to the future. It's doing it on its own. Beyond this door, I have a sneeze coming up. Excuse me. I'm sorry. The future's waiting. A sparkling future. Now then, let's move forward. Oh my god, missing those appearing on my computer. Wow. Oh my god.
Is this a trial ground? But why am I at a trial ground?
It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before.
By the way,
Huh?
where did everyone go? Everyone?
What? Something's wrong? What did I do? No, that's not it. I'm not the weird one. What's really weird is... this world? Oh man. Wow. Dude. Oh, great. Gamer's backpack. Thank you. Got any cool games in there? 64? Don't overrate that one. Do that one. Oh, Chapter 0. Perfect. It would be wrong to say it was swaying from side to side. It was actually shaking rather intensely. The room I was in, it was shaking from side to side. The shaking was quite irregular. Just when you thought it was a series of small shakes, it would suddenly shake violently. And every time that happened, I'd have to steady myself with my foot. I couldn't stand up very well. For me, it was comforting. I never thought not knowing what to expect could be so fun, so I was feeling rather excited. But I figured I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who is loved by talent. Detecting regularities among irregularities wouldn't be that difficult. Ah, how boring. Freaking Nagito. Do you like ships? On the other side of the dark room, I heard a voice. It was clearly directed at me. You looked like you were having fun, so that's what I assumed. You do like ships, right? Ships? Ah, that's right. That's it. So this is a ship. Haha. You just realized that now? Is it really that funny? Hey, if you care to talk a little? Silence was starting to bore me. Instantly, I saw his true character. The overfamiliar attitude, the friendly smile. But under that thin skin, I could detect a foul, offensive odor, like some kind of putrid slime. In a sensible way, of course. How should I put this? It was a smell exclusive to those who are already finished. Nice to meet you. I'm Nagito Komaeda. Anyway, lucky me. It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me, so to share a room with a person like that. Yep, I'm definitely lucky. Lucky? So that's your talent then. What a boring talent. A boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly, that's because I have luck as well. Frickin' Makoto? Huh? Even I possess a talent as boring as luck. Possess, huh? I'm starting to get really interested. Who are you? You're obviously from Hope's Peak Academy too, right? So you're one of us? Huh, but that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How did you end up here? How boring. Ah, sorry. I'm often told I'm terrible at making conversation. Not you. This world. Huh? This world is full of boring people. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who do possess talent. Even though they know they're insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They are profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level. And because of these beatards, this world has come to a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring. Well, the world is shaped by the will of the majority. It makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we're in this present situation. Perhaps. Does that have anything to do with the reason you're here? Boring people make no contributions to the world, not even a speck of dust. That's why my teachers taught me that a certain degree of selection must be performed. Looks like they had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me. What are you planning to do? Now that you've ended up like this, there's nothing you can do, right? Listen well. Using people is a talent, too. It is now my turn to use that person, just as they used me in the past. That person? You talking about ultimate despair? But how? I mean, they're already... I have it with me. The contribution that person left to me. Even now, the rest in my pocket. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking with someone as amazing as you. Then, will I be able to see her again? Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being again? And this time, will I be able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much? Hate? Then, explain your hand. Ah, this? The end of that bandage. Is a woman's hand, right? Oh, fudge. Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. But even now, it still has some rot in it. Man, he's trying to do some Claymore type of crap. Hey, maybe that means it's becoming one with me. Isn't it amazing? I have successfully become one with the ultimate despair, my sworn enemy. I see. So you salvaged the body. You really are a boring person. I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know. Because she's my sworn enemy. Because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power. And for that I... Wait, huh? Do I hate her? Huh, that's strange. Huh? Look out the window. We're finally here. You're starting to see it too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's going to happen on that island once we get there. What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen. Huh? I already know because I am loved by talent. But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Huh? Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's pretty disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There's no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. really don't play along, do you? Whoa. Weird. I was told by a friend that this whole thing is going to be a complete mind screw and filled with despair. Huh? What is this? A door from the beginning. It's a door. There's a door. Huh? A door? Why is a door here? Where am I? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to go? Huh? Isn't this a classroom? But even so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? I went inside that ancient ruin with everyone else. And I arrived at a place that looked like a trial ground, but then, why? It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I ended up here. Just like before. We were all gathered in that classroom, just before we arrived at Jabberwock Island. But, where is this place? Is it somewhere on Jabberwock Island?
Testing. Mic check 1, 2.
Are we in the original killing game?
Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then. Welcome to Hope Speak Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all. So please assemble at the gymnasium immediately.
Huh? Did he say what I think he just said? Yes, he definitely said it. He said, "Welcome to Hope Speak Academy." But why would this place be Hope Speak Academy? Not just that. What is the graduation exam? Isn't the killing over already? Wow, dude. What is this? In a normal classroom there'd be a window, but instead, there's this iron plate bolted here. When I tried knocking on it with my fist. Looks like it's a pretty thick iron plate. Is this to keep us trapped? What the heck? This place, where iron plates are covering the windows inside the classroom. Is it really Hope Speak Academy? This is a surveillance camera. Why would there be a surveillance camera inside the school? I wonder, does this have the same purpose as the surveillance cameras on Jabberwock Island? If so, who's watching us? Is it whoever's controlling Monokuma? This clock doesn't have any hands. A clock without hands is meaningless. Why would something like this be in a classroom? Does this monitor serve the same purpose as the monitors on the island? If so, this would be under Monokuma's supervision, right? Is this place really Hope Speak Academy? Darn it, what's going on? Okay. Quick check the dookies, and we'll head out. Oh man, I'm almost done. Or I'm almost to the chrysalis stage, huh? Dude, are we really in Hope's Peak? What? Dude, what the fudge? Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school at all. What a creepy place. At least, it doesn't look like a normal school at all. It's definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope Speak Academy. Is this creepy place the Hope Speak Academy that I've admired for so long? It's probably a building that Monokuma made to startle us, just like the funhouse. That's right, that's definitely it. Monokuma said to come to the gymnasium, right? Then I'll go, and definitely clear things up. What the fudge? What? Wow. Whoa. Wow. Oh my god. Oh! Kind of startled me, not gonna lie. Chrysalis time and a dookie. Okay, I had to leave a little bit of dookie before going to sleep. Oh, dude. This is creepy as fudge. The gymnasium is here, right? Alright, I'm going inside. Something might be waiting, but I'm not going to cower anymore. And so I brace myself and cautiously open the door. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of that door. It was a normal gymnasium.
Damn right.
Yo, Hajime.
Yo,
You heard the announcement and came here too. You guys did too, right?
What's going on?
Hey, what do you make of all this? Monokuma said this place was Hope's Peak Academy or something.
that is...
That cannot be possible.
Well,
You're right. Anyway, you look at it, it's impossible. Hello. How does it feel to return to the long-awaited Hope's Peak Academy?
Why, you...
Yo. Hey, where are we? Where'd you lock us up this time? What a shock. I just told you guys this is Hope's Peak Academy.
Of course not!
There's no way in heck that's true.
No, no.
Oh, but it is. I mean, this is definitely Hope's Peak Academy. Well, what's left of it anyway? What's left of it? Didn't I tell you before? Unfortunately, Hope's Peak Academy fell to ruin.
Lies.
You were serious about that? I don't believe it. But of course it fell to ruin. I mean, they were doing things that they deserve to be ruined for. What do you mean?
I don't like this.
Anyway, I'm pretty disappointed. I went to all this trouble to bring you to Hope's Peak Academy, and you'll feel surprised or nostalgic.
Fine, fine.
Oh well, it's not like I did this for you guys. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now. Someone? Enough with this bullcrap. Just spit it out already. Where'd you take us, you petard? Though I am not certain of my memories, I believe we entered the ancient ruin and...
In other words...
It means I made this Hope's Peak Academy between the door to the ruin and the inside of the ruin. What do you mean, between? What do you mean, made?
What's this?
Oh my, are your minds getting the grumblies that only knowledge can satisfy? Good, very good. It's fine to hurry along to the graduation exam, but it's my nature to provide a little entertainment. Entertainment? You're planning to make us do something, aren't you?
No
It's nothing to be so cautious about. Not like you'll be making life exchanges or anything like that. It's just a simple graduation exam. What is the graduation exam?
Hey!
Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know? On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate.
Are you
But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay on the outside world.
So...
That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make your decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. Huh? We're obviously gonna get out. There's no way we'd stay here. This is annoying. Just hurry up and let us choose. Let us choose right now.
No.
You can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet. Main cast?
Hey!
Meaning, you guys are just extras until the guest of honor arrives. So enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world. What do you mean? I have dispersed all the teaching materials you need for your research throughout Hope's Peak Academy. Well, I don't think this needs to be said, but all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is going to hate me. So, please rest assured and strive to do your best during your field trip. As usual, after leaving us with his cryptic words, Monokuma had disappeared. Even if the setting had changed, even if the killing was finished, it was still the same as usual. What is going on? Outside world? Main cast? Somehow, I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey!
Like, he kept insisting that this place is Hope's Peak Academy. But that's impossible, right?
What are you saying?
How do we make it back to Hope's Peak Academy from a tropical island in the first place? It's impossible.
It cannot be.
There's no place for Hope's Peak Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island. I said I wanted to go back, but I don't want to go back to a creepy place like this. What does this mean? So many things I don't understand have happened on the island. This building is really Hope's Peak Academy? This is the Hope's Peak Academy I've been admiring for so long? What in the world is going on? Darn it. Why is this happening? Why? I was finally able to attend Hope Speak Academy. I finally thought I'd become confident in myself. Even so, I wanted to become Hope? If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't. It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope Speak Academy that you couldn't even see that? You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had a talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody. That's all. If I really am a nobody, then you should have just left me alone. Why? Why did I have to go through something like this? Hajime, did something happen? Huh?
Hey, bastard!
Now's not the time to zoom out. Sorry, it's nothing. I didn't really get it, but is that all?
I'm gonna do
As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's gonna get solved. Is that what it means?
Hey,
Just what the heck is Monokuma anyway? He's not part of the Future Foundation, right? If you say that, then what is the Future Foundation? Even though Chiaki, Amano, and Rie are gone, our situation hasn't changed one bit. Which means, the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. That's the only thing I can think of.
you serious?
So they're not World Ender? Then, we really were tricked by Monokuma?
However...
The Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island, right? Regarding that matter, I believe Monomi never once denied that.
Damn it.
Even if they're our allies, they might not just be allies. Maybe Monokuma is telling us to investigate that information on our own. Chiaki said she could not betray the Future Foundation. But if she were still alive, she definitely would have helped us. No, even her just being with us would have been a big help. So what should we do?
Damn it.
Well, that's obvious. If we're going to get out of here safely, we have to do that graduation exam, right?
So annoying.
Graduation exam, huh? Not really good at taking exams. Well, I guess it's better than people dying.
Jeez.
Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? Is he telling us to investigate like we have been?
All right.
I'm gonna do it!
Prepare yourself.
Like...
Yeah, we might be able to learn about something about Hope Speak Academy. About ourselves. I don't care if we don't know anymore. We can just go back to our normal lives, I'm fine. Hey, we can go home when this is over, right? We can finally get off this dang island, right? If that's the case, let's all leave this island alive by any means.
Of course.
Heck yes! He's right. Now's not the time to bemoan how unlucky I am. Where this place really is, what's happened to Hope Speak Academy? None of that matters. What's important is, I need to leave this island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive, just so we could do that. There's no way we can stop now. But Monokuma should already know that that's what we're thinking. So, why did he say that? We have to decide on our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island. He should already know that we'd never choose to stay on this island.
Hey, hey.
So what are we gonna do? Can we start already? What are we even looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird A building?
Even so.
I don't think we'll find the answers to all our questions inside this dang building. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead for now. Hey, you're already going?
Jeez.
What is that idiot thinking running ahead without being cautious?
Man.
He obviously isn't thinking about anything.
However...
It will be fine. There will no longer be any situations where we must exchange each other's lives.
All right.
So we should do our best as well. Like they say, it is not scary if everyone stops at a green light. If we stopped at the green light, we'd never reach our goal.
Jeez.
Kinda already took off on our own. Might be faster if we split up and look around too. Like Sonia said, there's no more killing. We don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore. Then, let's get this over with and go home.
Later.
I'll go on ahead. I'll see you guys later. With those brief words, Fuyuhiko left the gymnasium.
Excuse me.
I shall do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now then, please excuse me. Sonia took a deep bow, then left the gymnasium.
Oh my.
Miss Sonia.
Miss Sonia.
Sonia, please don't leave me. I'll be in danger if I'm left alone. Kazuichi chased after Sonia, who had just departed and left the gymnasium. I should hurry and start too. Just a bit more. Just a bit more, and it's going to end. I can escape this nightmare and return to my usual peaceful everyday life. The only thing we can do is advance toward that hope. Even though I don't understand, and that a lot of horrifying things keep happening. For the sake of everyone who couldn't make it this far, I'm definitely going to go home. Wow. Alright. Wow. Dude, it's for real. This is really happening. Oh, what the fudge? Huh? That's weird. This is the hallway I walked through to get to the gymnasium, but it's clearly different. Is this Monokuma doing too? Is he trying to confuse us again? I don't know what he's doing, but I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. It's so persistent. So I'm not gonna fall for his trap. There's no way this will make me back down. Wow. Wow. Dude, that's weird. Just like floating in and out. Alright. This hallway. There's a strange feeling to it, no? As if an invisible wall has been erected to limit our movement.
I am concerned.
Is it just me? Huh. Okay, this... Oh, I can go in the dojo. I love the dojo. The dojo is so pretty. Ah. Cool. Is this a dojo? It's full of strange things that make me think there's no way we're inside a school. Perhaps it's a mistake to expect the inside of this building to make sense. I see there's something on the floor there. That target seems pretty far away. If the production team had had more time, there could have been a minigame here. Wait, what am I saying? That's hilarious. There's a straw post. I guess that means it was used for training. There are a bunch of wooden lockers here. Each of them has a traditional looking wood block key sticking out of them. I guess they're just for show. There's nothing in particular that looks like a clue. It's an armor and a helmet. Did the map developers design this to reflect a Japanese dojo? What is this? Is this a manga? The title is Manga for Morons, A History of Hope's Peak Academy by Monokuma. Why is a manga with such a suspicious looking title laying out in the open like this? Let's start with the history first, class.
Hey!
Reading manga is the third best way to learn about history. Then, what's the first, you ask? That depends on the person. So just as I thought, Monokuma made this. That totally explains how suspicious it looks. I really want to just ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. Fine, I'll look at it. I'll look at anything that might be a clue to getting out of here, no matter what it is. Who's that supposed to be? I picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. It's an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy's history, as narrated by the cutesy character on the cover. The story begins with an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy is a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, many of its alumni are key leaders in various industries. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope's Peak Academy's teachers, who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Hope's Peak Academy isn't just a school for talent, it is also a school for researching talent as well. However, for the past few years, Hope's Peak Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. If this persists, the Academy believes they will not be able to make progress with their research of talent. So they decided to implement a new system. The Reserve Department. Unlike the main department who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilizes a general entrance exam. Normal faculty was hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. The expenses and exam fees for the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most high schools. Nevertheless, Hope's Peak Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Hope's Peak Academy was now available to talentless commoners, people who only cared about the brand. With this, Hope's Peak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and began further research of talent. To create Hope's Peak Academy's earnest wish, a true genius who would become mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. The incident that triggered the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That's right, it was the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy was crippled by this incident, and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end. Huh? The ending was so sudden, like a manga that's suddenly cancelled in the middle of its run. Plus, these phrases mentioned at the end of this manga. The Tragedy and the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. These names are so melodramatic. There's no way these incidents really happened, right? This manga only mentions the names, so I don't really know the details, but no. It'd just be a waste of time to wonder about these things that don't make sense. More importantly, I learned something because of this manga. The Reserve Department. That department was only built to collect money. I was one of those Reserve Corps students, right?
But hold on.
That's weird. Oh, you're here again. Ah, saying that's weird. It's you, of course. Huh?
Hey,
Why did you forget that you were part of the Reserve Department? The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? But you should have known, even before you entered, that you had no talent, right? So, I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that, too. What do you want me to say?
by the way,
Based on my assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of the Reserve Corps students.
I got it!
Or you willingly sealed those memories yourself. Huh? You wanted to be confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memory of what happened. It happens pretty often. Not that I know anything about that, though. Are you saying it was my fault I forgot? That's not it.
Come on!
When things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off. Well, that's expected of a Reserve Corps student. Darn it, what the heck? So this, I'm guessing this whole exam is going to be like one last trial-like trial. But I mean trial in a more figurative sense. This is so weird, dude. I love it. Alright, oh, Kaz.
What's going on?
This hallway. It's kind of creepy. I can't go to places that I should be able to go to. It's like some rule is being enforced for no reason. It's like there's an invisible wall or something. Oh god. Well, looks like this is a no thing. Weird though. Where else could I go? The morgue. That would be this not way. Wait, where was the oh, that was the buyer room. I can't go in there, can I? What's this? There's nowhere else to go. Is there? Oh, food. Oh, my snake friend. Hi, snake. Oh, really crapping? Wait. Oh, hold on. This is another manga. It's laying on top of the desk. This one is Manga for Morons, The Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Huh. Wasn't the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy mentioned in that other manga, too? That's why Hope's Peak Academy went bankrupt then. It was the trigger for the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history. If I read this manga, will I be able to learn a little more about that incident? I took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages to see what I could learn about the event known as the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. The story made heavy use of outdated, stylized drawings depicting characters solving mysteries. What's written here is, as the name suggests, the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy occurred at Hope's Peak Academy. The key leader in that event was a student named Izuru Kamukura. I feel like I've heard of that. Izuru was a genius known as a symbol of hope. Hope's Peak Academy used all their resources to develop him. Supposedly, Izuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents. Wielding superior talent, for the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. To protect such rare talent, the Academy completely concealed the evidence of Izuru's origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. But Izuru, who is known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. 13 students of Hope's Peak Academy Student Council, among the Academy's best and brightest, oh gosh, I'm like just misspeaking completely, were brutally murdered by Izuru. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izuru's superior talent and concealed the incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. That student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge public, it stoked the fires of Reserve Corps students, who had long been dissatisfied with how they'd been treated, and the uprising began. And that heralded Hope's Peak Academy's destruction. This is the entirety of the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Eventually, that incident would lead to that horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Works cited, Danganronpa 0. With a heavy sigh, I closed the manga. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way 13 people were killed at Hope's Peak Academy. What irony! For a genius known as the ultimate hope to cause such a gruesome incident. A talent like that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. Oh, you should be lucky that you're incompetent. Dang it, he always has to lead up to something offensive. He seriously pisses me off. But ultimate hope. Nagito mentioned that before too. It looks like it means something completely different here. What Nagito said was the true meaning of hope. But for Izuru, hope simply means talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. I wish they'd given me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. That's right, the reserve department. Here, it said the reserve corps students in the reserve department began uprising. And what about me? Was I a participant too? No, that's not possible. There's no way. I have no reason to do something like that. Oh, okay. Anyway, I've learned about the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, but the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is a far worse incident, right? What kind of incident was it? And who's this other student that isn't Izuru? A certain student who secretly used that incident to their advantage. Who is that? This incident is really messed up, but all it's doing is raising more questions. The mysteries just keep piling up. Alright, I'm gonna have to end it right there, guys. Holy Christmas, dude. Wow. I don't have much to say. I don't even know what to say. But thank you guys for watching. Like if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it. I'm sorry if I keep talking fast and I mess up as I talk. It's just, I'm getting excited. As always. Peace!